Hello there, my beautiful Capricorn friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, get ready for a powerful energy coming in on May the 24th. I'm actually super excited about this. The planet Saturn is crossing into the sign of Aries. Now, this energy alignment is activating and awakening the spirit warrior within us. So this is an energy that you can embody and apply in your life. This is where spirit is calling us to step into our power. There's a call to rise right now. You are meant to rise in your power. So what I wanted to do today is to pull some cards and see what it is that spirit wants you to hear as you are navigating this energy. So let's get right into it. All right, Capricorn, let's call in spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that spirit wants to share with you around this energy. I am super excited. We're going to pull a guardian angel oracle card and see what it is spirit is trying to say to you here. Being. All right, they want you to connect with your being. Okay, so some of you might be resonating with the image of this card today. And the message is your worth as a human being is independent of external factors. You are valuable not due to achievements or material possessions, but simply because you exist. Remember that. So once again, your worth as a human being, Capricorn, is independent of external factors. You are valuable not due to achievements or material possessions, but simply because you exist. So remember that. All right. There's a purpose and a reason why you're here on this earth in this lifetime, Capricorn. I feel that some of you may connect to that purpose, that path, that knowing, that understanding, and others you are actually waking up to that. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we've got two here. So your first one is Six of Swords, peace. Cultivate peace in your life, Capricorn. Protect your peace. I feel this is going to be very important. I feel sometimes you tend to get pulled and tugged in different directions. And right now you need to focus. So spirit is calling you to protect your peace and your energetic space. Six of Swords. We have Two of Pentacles. You are moving up in life, Capricorn. There is progress. There's a lot of success that is coming into your life. And I feel there's an energy outside of you that may be trying to block this or interfere with it. So you just want to be mindful of your energetic space, create some balance and harmony within that space, and make sure that you are communicating what it is that you need to say around keeping your healthy boundaries up. Two of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Wands. You're definitely meant to protect your energetic space here, Capricorn. There is interference, distractions, and things that weigh you down. I feel you're about to go through some sort of a breakthrough experience, like something is being set off for you, and I feel you're meant to awaken or activate a part of yourself that is ready to take on this new energy, this new chapter. Okay, so that is the Ten of Wands. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. I've got a lot of intuitive downloads, a lot of information that is coming in for you today, Capricorn. So some of you might be thinking a lot of different things and you're overwhelmed in your mental space and your mental scape. So make sure you have some sort of a practice in your life, Capricorn, where you're clearing your mind of thoughts, bringing peace and open space in your mind so spirit can communicate and bring you some guidance around whatever it is that you might be going through. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of your lives. And this is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. All right, so the Six of Swords is really interesting because I feel you are ready to embrace peace in your life. And perhaps there's things in your mind that are still kind of lingering, and that's natural. It's normal for that to happen, to have residue of energies floating around, old parts and fragments of you before you cultivated or before you were trying to create peace. But there's something, this has to do with your boundaries here, Capricorn. I feel that you're meant to protect them and stick to them. Your energetic space right now, I feel, is it's growing, it's expanding to something that you have called in, and Spirit is calling you to step into your power, to rise in your life. You're definitely rising. You are on an incline right now, and you're feeling it, you're seeing it in your life. Now, sometimes we don't see the actual incline because we're feeling blocked, or there's interference within our own energy, and sometimes we're being pulled in different directions. So here, what is it that you can do right now to cultivate peace in your life, Capricorn, especially if you feel that your peace has been interrupted? I'm definitely seeing static energy. This might be coming from people, maybe a relationship, maybe it's your job. Perhaps you're worried about the future. Maybe you're thinking about the past. Whatever this is for you, Capricorn, clear some of that. Write it down. You know, the other thing that I'm picking up here for some of you is an energy that wants to be expressed. And they're taking me to your throat chakra. I'm getting the throat chakra and the heart center. So perhaps you're feeling something manifesting as, this is from stress and worry, that is manifesting as some sort of an ache or something going on in this area of your body. Okay, maybe you've been having trouble breathing. Maybe you had a cold recently. It's affected your voice. Maybe you have laryngitis. You know, aches and pains in your shoulders or your back or your neck, I'm also getting here. So this is where, you know, Spirit is just letting you know, okay, let's come back to ourselves. Let's clear the noise and focus on getting ourselves better, resting and taking care of our mind, body, and soul. Okay, creating peace. And there's something that I feel you are holding on to here. What is this that you're holding on to, Capricorn? You're meant to put this behind you. It's something that you put a lot of thought to, like you think about it. And because you're thinking about it, I feel the energy that you are creating, the energy that you are compiling is starting to filter out into the reality that you are seeing or interpreting. Okay, so this is really interesting because I feel the less you focus on something that is creating worry and stress, the more you'll start to see that dissolve and to kind of leave away. And I don't know what this is from the past. I don't know if it's even the past. There's something that you're holding on to. Again, that thing of holding on to something, it feels a bit heavy. It feels like you've been carrying around. I don't know if it's a limiting belief, some sort of a story that you've told yourself about yourself. It's an I am. Spirit is saying it's an I am. Have you been saying something that is, you know, along the lines like, I am not worthy, I am not deserving? Like if you're saying these kinds of affirmations, these are lower vibrational affirmations, right? So if you're dipping really low, it's hard to sometimes pull yourself out, because if you're saying affirmations against yourself, then you're going to see things working against you, right? Or however they work, but they feel like they're not working for you. So when you are saying positive affirmations like, I am going to get through this, I'm going to work my way through this, I have the capabilities of doing this, or I am beautiful, I am loving, I am deserving, these kinds of affirmations, if you start to implement these and say them out loud and make a point to practice doing this, it is kind of like working out a muscle, right? The more that you do it, the stronger it will get. Okay, so this is the energy coming through with this, and there's a beautiful flow, a beautiful stream of energy that is coming in with this alignment. And things need to calm down. You need to come back to yourself anytime you're feeling lost, uncertain, Capricorn, anytime you feel like you're confused or just not sure. Whatever this is, it just feels like a little bit of a mix-up. And doubt, fear, these kinds of things. breathe through that, or even meditate. Implement some sort of a practice that you can do anytime you're feeling this way. Because the more that you do it, the better it will begin to work for you. And the energies that you're clearing, you're allowing access for spirit to bring you the information and what it is that you need to know in order to navigate through whatever it is that you are going through, whether it's a high experience or a low experience, right? And I feel you're going to tune into spirit. I feel you have a very deep connection to spirit, to your own intuition. They're wanting you to tune into your intuition. They're saying this is why you have to sometimes clear the noise around busy energy in your mind. When you're disconnected from yourself and you become aware that you're disconnected, they're bringing you back to you. Okay, this is what is happening here. So I have this beautiful energy of love and expansion happening in your life. And I feel this is divine love. And again, spirit is connecting you back to your soul being, okay? It is a time for all of us to rise, to connect with one another on an energetic level. There's an uprising, collective, conscious energy that is moving up, right? It's on an incline. Things are going to start to change. We're already seeing this in our lives, things around us externally in our world, you know, news and stuff about change that we hear about, some good change, some not so good, right? But this is a period right now in our lives where a lot of changes are going to take place. So change is inevitable. Spirit wants you to create a healthy relationship with change, to be flexible and adaptable and not to beat yourself up around change, okay? Maybe change puts a lot of pressure on you. You don't like the uncertainty of it. I feel, because of my own life experience, this is how I've experienced it, is life has no guarantees. There's always uncertainty. This is what I've got to know, learned over time. And we just have to flow through whatever it is that we're going through. And even when we're in the energy of abundance, everyone, there's also challenges within the abundance that keep us moving up. We are elevating and evolving through those challenges we face that sometimes come with changes, right? And anytime you are facing a challenge, something that feels hard, a hardship, whatever that might be, that is a sign for you that you're leveling up in life. So this is where we want to show up. That's when we're called to rise in our power. So Spirit is calling you to tap into that inner warrior energy and unleash it in the world in the way that you need to. This could be, you know, you're a patient warrior. So it's activating that patience within you through whatever it is that you might be going through. Maybe it's a time for you to stand up for yourself. Create those healthy boundaries and say no more often, just to protect your energetic space. You are elevating. You are also, Capricorn, I feel that you're feeling these beautiful, positive, abundant energies. And maybe that's creating fear because other things that are happening you feel may interrupt or interfere with that abundance. Let's not focus on the problems here of that. Let's focus on solutions, or focus on, you know what, these good things are happening. Let's vibe in this energy instead. And one at a time, take care of the things that are worrying or stressing us. Because, you know, you're going to get through this. Spirit is saying all is well. You're going to get through whatever it is that you might be going through. And those of you that have been working on the growth of your business, the growth of a relationship, or creating something, I'm getting you creating something, or what is this that they're showing me? Somebody that's working on something. I don't know what this is. It looks like you're using your hands here, Capricorn. This could be you typing something. Pottery. I'm seeing someone working with pottery and the mud, clay stuff. I don't know. This is really interesting. There's something that you're building here, Capricorn, and I see you're putting a lot of hard work in. I do feel, because the energy that you've been putting out there, because there is an exchange that is happening. And now that reward is coming in, and you are, in fact, upgrading in your life. You are meant to upgrade in your life. So whatever it's going to take, and it's not about whatever it's going to take, it's the vision, right? What is the vision? Hold that vision and work on continuing on that path and not allowing those outside distractions to pull you off track. It feels like it's someone who is mountain climbing, right? And there's different paths and trails that you can take. There's some that are, you know, good paths, a little bit steeper, and ones that you're meant to stay off of. And perhaps you saw a bear and you had to run off on a dangerous path. Like, you know, there's ways that you can prepare and align yourself and receive the guidance you need before jumping into something too quickly. Like I feel there's a little bit of rush here. So they're asking you to slow down and drop the weight that you're carrying. There's a lot of weight you're carrying. That's coming in with the 10 of Wands, but also the incline. You know, when we're going on an incline, it gets a little, when things get steeper, it's harder to climb up. Well, I feel that when I'm climbing, when I'm going hiking on an uphill, it's harder to do. So yeah, it's things are gonna shift here in the way that you're navigating, the way that you are going through your life experience. I feel Spirit is calling you to slow down a little bit and take some of the extra baggage or the weight off. You're meant to take that weight off right now. Okay, and I feel the weight that you're carrying is unnecessary, or it might be drama that you don't need in your life. So again, Spirit is calling you to protect your energetic space and follow what gives you peace. What is it that gives you peace right now? You are upgrading here, Capricorn, and Spirit is supporting you in this. Again, there's a call to rise, to step into our power and unleash or apply that Spirit warrior energy. We all have that within us. So those of you that are resonating with this, that have been feeling that call, it is now time for you to, you know, take a little action, take some sort of a small step towards what it is that's calling to you. Okay, so you are breaking free. There are no blockages. The blockages, if you feel that there are blockages, are the energy that you are putting out there. I feel that some of you are depleted of energy. It's time to take that power back. Like I feel you've got it divvied up in different energies. Maybe it's like, you know, your family members or your spouse or someone else where maybe there's a lot of drama in their life and they're pulling you into that drama. I feel that's not your drama. That's not your garden. Everybody has their own garden, and you're not meant to forget about your garden and start replenishing someone else's. It's okay to support someone because that's loving energy. But when you're finding that you're becoming depleted and that's not helping, you have to come back, because how are you going to give your energy if you don't have your own energy? You know what I mean? So they want you to replenish yourself, and you're breaking free of an energy. This is what you're meant to do here. There's something, Capricorn, pressure, worry, stress. It feels like there's heaviness, and you're meant to crack open and arise and come out of this. The purpose of the pressure is, there's a purpose around it. It is awakening you. So don't be afraid of the pressure or the stress. Instead, breathe into the experience and allow yourself surrender to it. There's no need to try to control it. There's no need to try to resist it. I know sometimes it's scary going through situations where we don't have enough energy. We're already, you know, feeling thin and dry with the amount of energy we have available to maybe work on something that we desire to create in our lives, but we can't because our energy is everywhere else. And I feel there's something here that you're meant to do for yourself, something that has been calling you for a very long time. You are shifting cycles here, Capricorn. And what is it that you want to take into this new cycle that is opening up for you, that is full of abundance? This is the energy, the life that you desire to create, and this is your step now into it. Right? You're now stepping into it. And I feel for you, 10 years ago, you went through something similar. What was that for you? Go back to your life 10 years ago. What was it that you were going through? Because there's something that you have overcome and stepped into, and that new chapter was much better, or there was something here that there's a superpower I feel you have acquired through that experience. And that superpower, I feel the reason why Spirit is taking me back for you 10 years ago is because whatever that was that you learned, whatever it was that, I don't know, you realized, you're meant to apply that now in your life. Like you've gone through something similar. It was different, but the energy is familiar. It's similar. And it may feel like a pattern or a loop. So they're bringing to your awareness, they're reflecting it to you as well, that they're saying, but maybe you're not seeing the reflections of what Spirit is trying to share with you because your energy is all over the place. So pull it back in. Create some peace within yourself, because you're going to see what it is that you're meant to see. You're going to receive what it is that you're meant to know, right? So this is what Spirit is letting you know here with this card's energy. They are bringing you back to your being. There's something here that you're meant to do, Capricorn, in this lifetime. And that is the part that is being activated. So allow yourself to embrace that energy. Put some healthy boundaries up. Say no to energies that are trying to interfere with your abundance, with what you are trying to create. Okay, ground your energy as well. There's a beautiful grounding energy in the air this month. Beautiful energy over the next couple of months. So connect with Mother Nature as well. Spirit is really wanting you to connect with Mother Nature. So getting outside, maybe going hiking, going for a walk outside, or just opening your door or windows and breathing in that fresh air and just listening to the sounds outside. I feel Mother Earth is also calling us to connect with her, to root ourselves, protect the land that we're on, and actually respect it, right? Because I feel sometimes we forget that we are a part of Mother Earth, that she's there to support us. So I feel she is communicating to us through everything that is going on all over the world with Mother Earth, right? So yeah, this is what's coming in. And pay attention to the numbers 6s, 2s, and 10s. These might be showing up for you, and if you are seeing these numbers, they're connected to the card's energies, okay? So what we're going to do now is pull a bonus card. So you have animals that are guiding you at this time. So we're going to pull a spirit animal card today to see which animal is guiding you around this period with this alignment. This is going to last for about a week or two, okay? So you're going to feel this within yourself and just embrace this energy. Feel into it, everyone. Okay, so your spirit animal bonus card here is armadillo spirit. Look at that. Have any of you seen an armadillo? If you have, this is your confirmation. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. So set healthy boundaries. Look at that, Capricorn. Set some healthy boundaries. The number 3 is coming in. You are expanding in your life. You really are, and especially those of you that are doing something creative right now, you're going to find this creativity expanding. Like you're going to see a lot of success, a lot of things moving in a positive direction around anything creative that you're working on or doing. I'm even getting some of you something to do with makeup here, something to, I don't know if you're in makeup, in the industry, something to do with makeup is coming up. Your hair, like to do with beauty. Okay, so we've got an oracle message and a protection message. I'm going to read them both to you today. So oracle messages, learning to set healthy boundaries is the gift of armadillo spirit. You are entering a phase where in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been okay for you in the past. Okay, this also means that you need to learn where you end and where others begin. This is what is yours to own and what is not. Know your limits and understand that it's an empowering choice to say no to what doesn't feel right. Armadillo spirit is here to tell you it's time to be honest with yourself and about you, what you really want. Be clear on what you are agreeing to and declare what your needs are and say no as a full sentence. These are acts of respect and kindness to others as well as to yourself, Capricorn. Trust your body signals and you will know what to do. Armadillo spirit guides you in making good decisions that are grounded in a strong sense of what belongs to you and what does not. So the protection message for you today is this is a tricky time, as you may find yourself enmeshed with others, overly concerned with how they feel, how they will feel or take it if you say no or express how you really feel. Do you feel anxious saying no to someone, Capricorn? So you capitulate, or even knowing the outcome will not be in your best interest. Do you feel like it's your job to stop someone from facing their challenges? Instead, you might take on their responsibilities, rescuing them, instead of giving them the freedom to learn their lessons their way. Perhaps you feel that if they only knew how much you cared, they would change and then everything would be well. Armadillo spirit asks you to be honest with yourself and others. No matter how difficult that may be or how much you may fear losing someone or something, face that fear, Capricorn. You're meant to do that. Tell the truth and set your boundaries. You will be amazed at the miracles that happen when you let Armadillo spirit protect you from taking on too much, becoming a people pleaser, and losing your integrity. Another message of protection from Armadillo spirit is to relax. This is where you're cultivating peace. Live and let live. If you or someone else is being defensive, you are called to take a step back and trust in Spirit's plan. So that is the energy of Armadillo spirit. So let's close off now with an angel number. Some of you might already be seeing this number. This is going to be your confirmation. And if you do see this number, remember the message of this card. So we are getting for you on target. You are on target. Keep going, my friends. Again, any kind of interference, any kind of distractions, anything that is trying to get in the way of you and your desires or your goals, Spirit is asking you to reassess the situation and clear things out. Take a look at what is actually interfering, okay? So you are on target. So if you're saying the number 7070, keep your eyes on the goal. Everything is happening in divine will, and they want you to tap into your divine will. Focus and intention are important. Consciousness in the result. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.